going on YouTube? Haven't done one of these in a hot minute, and literally a hot minute. I'm actually sitting in my home sauna right now. I actually did put a sauna room in my house, and just thought I'd get together with you guys, see what's going on in your world, see if there's anything I can help you with. Any questions you have? We haven't done a Q&A in a while, and I'm sitting here. And the thing about Instagram is kind of whack. YouTube's just a good place to get in here and talk, and we usually have good conversation. I don't know, it's gonna be on Friday night. We might not get anybody, but if that's the case, I'll just give you all an update on what's going on with me. We had a lot of good content here. We had my weekly vlog go up. Hopefully, you guys check that out. I started prepping. Literally, I have a show 316 days away. My next show will be the Masters Nationals. I'll tell you what. I've never been more motivated to train. I've never been more motivated to, get to get something in my life. So, I mean, it's still training is training. Training is it's my therapy. It's something I really, really, really enjoy doing. But I actually have a goal in mind, and my mindset and my meals and the amount of food I'm eating. I mean, it's all going to that. Now, realize I took 8 years off of bodybuilding since 2013, of being serious about it. 5 of those years were spent focusing on boxing, which I know I never became good at. I was proficient. I sparred really well. I was 2-0 in exhibitions, but I'm not a boxer. I started boxing in my mid 30s. Like, it's not my sport. So bodybuilding, I took that time, and when my wife told me, I was actually getting ready for a boxing tournament in Atlanta that went on actually the weekend before I competed in the North Americans. And I literally was about, a couple weeks out from it, and my wife was like, "Hey, I don't really want you boxing anymore because you make money with your brain, and being punched in the head countless amounts of time is probably not a good idea." And I'm like, "Okay, but if you don't want me bodybuilding, you don't want me boxing, what am I to do?" And that was pretty much the end of the question, the end of the conversation. So the next week, I was actually sponsoring a show called the Knox Classic. I was going to be there. And then Bino, the promoter's like, "Why don't you just compete in the show?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. I'm going to compete as just a Masters competitor, just have some fun." And I had 2 weeks to get ready. So I literally just I started prepping, and it was 5 days out from the Tennessee State Championships. And some guys at my gym were like, "Why not just do it? Just carb up and do the show." And I did, and I over carbed, I front loaded, but I still look great considering I only prepped for 4 to 5 days. And I got second place in my class. I won the Masters. And then a week later, I lost 16 pounds, came in as a light heavyweight, and won the Knox Classic, won the overall in a very, very tough show. And then I ended up placing top three at the North American. So I was pretty happy with that. Very happy. So with that said, my goal is simple. I'm going to get on stage next year at the Masters Nationals in July, and I want to win my class, which is Masters 40 plus, but I will be a heavyweight. I'm going to take the next 300 plus days, and I'm going to gain some lean mass. Since I haven't bodybuilded in a while, I believe that I can probably put on 10 to 20 pounds of lean mass just by eating correctly and training my ass off. And it started, and I weighed in at 204.4 this Monday, and I will actually be weighing myself Monday. So I'm going to do a competition on my Instagram. Sunday morning, I will post a picture, and I will have people guess my weight. And the person who guesses my weight exactly, or the people, get a free $50 gift card to tigerfitness.com. Now, if nobody guesses it exactly, because it's got to be like if I'm 204.4, you can't guess 204.5. But if nobody guesses it, I will pick the people who are closest to the number. So it's going to be pretty cool. And so that's what's going on in my life. And I've been training my ass off ever since, eating and eating and eating. I believe I got 4,600 calories yesterday. I'm not measuring every day. I'm just going to check myself. And Monday, after I weigh myself, I'll figure out if I'm raising calories or not. So, with that said, I'm about 12 minutes into the sauna session. Haven't had time to do it all week. So, let's get to your questions because that's why I'm here. Enough about me. Let's talk about you. I have trouble staying motivated. Big show. Motivation's from within. If you can't motivate yourself, I can't motivate you. So you need to find your why. My why is my kids, and I hate losing, and I want to always get better in life. So if you can't find your why, I won't find it for you. So motivation is within. So I need you to actually sit down, pray, do whatever you need to do, and I need you to figure out what your why is. And once you figure out what your why is, then that motivation should be fantastic. It should You should be able to find that motivation, my brother. Should be able to find that motivation. If you lost 60 pounds and gained it all back, maybe you should hire a coach. You could actually look into hiring me. I do have coaching. MarkLobliner.com. That's MarkLobliner.com. Or you could buy one of my books. Or you get the free books. I got dropfactorbook.com. That's free. Performancefastingdiet.com is 10 bucks. There's a lot of options. Hey, Mark, I'm losing weight by decreasing my carb intake. Only no training. Every week I was losing weight. 3 weeks I maintained. You should weight train. Everybody should weight train. Start weight training and then come back to me later. I got a 1 month off because of studies. How many days will my strength? It depends. They usually come back. But look, man, I graduated college and I never took a month off to study. I think that's a bullshit excuse. And actually, exercising would make you smarter. Exercise does increase your brain's capacity to learn and your brain's capacity to focus. So, what I'm going to suggest you do is don't take a month off ever again. But who cares? Just go in the gym, start training. When it comes back, it comes back. There's nothing you can do about it. Hey, Mark, we all love you and awesome as always. You're extremely impressive, massive, badass. Thank you, Amber. Should you eat snacks in between meals and dieting? Tell me the answer is if it fits your macros. Yo, brother, I've got a question. I know you've attributed your conditioning to fasting. What was your fasting protocol? So I actually wrote a book, Taylor, and I've done many, many, many videos and advertisements on it. It's performancefastingdiet.com. Performancefastingdiet.com. That's performancefastingdiet.com. It's $10 and worth every penny. It's a hell of a book, and cocaine is a hell of a drug. Let's see, I'm trying to find where we left off. How do I already answered the motivation. Um, Same question. How many Jocko Willings would it take is Jason Blaha still on YouTube? I don't know. I got a lot of respect for you guys too. Um, okay. Peanut butter jelly outright bar sounds great. Oh, it is. It's phenomenal. Oh my God, it's so good. So we are probably about I'd say 6 to 8 weeks out. 600 tests, 400 MPP, 50 end of our new cycle for me. Good for you, man. This isn't Boston Lloyd's channel. Let's keep the drug talk not just to a minimum. Let's get rid of it. How big is your arms? I don't measure them, but I'm guessing they're pretty big. I got a 1 month off because I already answered that one. Why does it keep repeating questions? Wow, same question over a bro split versus PPL versus upper lower. Which gives faster gains? Whichever one you enjoy more. At the end of the day, if volume's equal at the end of the week, then it doesn't matter. Also, people like here's the thing people there's no such thing as a bro split or a body part split. Let me explain. When you work your chest, do you not work your shoulders and triceps? When you work your back, do you not inadvertently work your hamstrings and supporting muscles and core? At the end of the day, there's no way to really isolate. I personally, my split right now is I do quads on Monday or legs on Monday, chest on Tuesday, back on Wednesday, shoulders on Thursday. Then on Friday, I do legs. Saturday, I do chest. Sunday, every day is my weak point day where I'll train hamstrings and arms. And every day I do calves and abs every single day. Okay. So I did chest on Saturday. So then Monday I start with what came after chest, back. Then Tuesday I do shoulders. Then Wednesday I do legs. So basically I have a 4 day split with Sunday being weak point day. So my split is legs, chest, back, shoulders, repeat. Hopefully that helped. Hopefully that helped. I hope it helped. Um, let's see. I'm looking for the next question. It's really not doing a good job. Keep it up. Mm, Should you? Okay, that one I already answered. Opening a gym. Any advice? Make sure you have plenty of investment. Make sure you're ready to lose money. Most gyms don't make money, and you need at least probably $300,000 to $400,000 to start, and also factor in your overhead and everything. I got a good video on this. You might want to look it up. It's called like the cold hard truth about owning a gym or something like that, where I go for all of that. But basically, My advice is don't open a gym unless you're doing it out of love and you have a lot of extra money. I own 2 gyms, and one of them's a free gym. The other one, Iron Addicts does okay. What do you think about stacking MK67? I don't know anything about those things. I really don't. I'm not the guy to ask. Is it unhealthy to be overweight but still be a powerlifter? It's always unhealthy to be overweight. Fatness is always unhealthy. My fasting protocol is performancefastingdiet.com. The biggest natural I know, probably Doug Miller. Why don't you train your wife, Mark? Because it causes marital problems. That's why I defer to my friend Courtney to coach my wife. I just believe in separation of church and state. I have coached my wife before, but I really enjoy. Oh, we got a hater here. Let me go ahead and block him. Okay, he's gone. So I just don't want to give my wife a diet change and her argue with me. So what I do is I have my partner, my training partner, who's a phenomenal trainer. His name is Courtney English. I have him handle that. I don't want to train my wife. I don't want to handle her macros. It's just something I have no interest in doing because I like our relationship where it's at. My wife and I already work together every day. We live together and we raise children together. So I really don't. I really don't want to handle that. I just don't. I don't want any of that smoke. Man, that guy really didn't like me, huh? Um, My wife actually just had a surgery and she had autoimmune issues. She does care about the way she looks and I love the way she looks. And if you keep this up, I would like to not only punch you in the face, but I'm gonna block you from this channel. So if you were here right now, I would punch you in the face, but you're not here, so we're just gonna block you if you keep this up. Um, what age are you gonna start at HRT? I was diagnosed with an endocrine issue at 27. For those with normal weight obesity, eat at a deficit or at maintenance. If you have low muscle mass, you should eat at maintenance, probably maintain your weight, but try and gain muscle. What's up, Mark? Dawson solution on high cholesterol on test. So fish oil, MTS nutrition nectar, do cardio every single day, 30 to 60 minutes of cardio. And yeah, clean up your diet. Any advice on dosing testosterone? I don't know much about it. It's not my thing. What's up, KC? Um, would you or have tried using cooking oil, not olive oil, for cooking? I usually cook in avocado oil. Yes, fat burning pills work if I make them. Drop Factor is an amazing product. I do calves every day. Yes, it's something I'm doing this off season because my weak points are arms, calves, and hamstrings. So I'm going to be working those every day alongside my abs, just because I'm going to be well, I'm going to be going to heavyweight, so I want to make sure my abs are tight, and my calves are big. Thoughts on CBD oils and build. The more I look into CBD, and I'm someone who has sold CBD, the more I think it's placebo and it doesn't do a fucking thing. Opinion on pork and bodybuilding, if it fits your macros. Bought the Tiger Fitness bands that have mixed them into my workouts, and holy smokes, they had a completely different dynamic. Awesome, Eric. Awesome. Your calves grow slow. Try training them every day. Let's do it together. Um, Stop speeding chicken. Okay. I blocked chicken, Andy. I'm good. How to gain weight at 14 with a fast metabolism? I can't really advise 14-year-olds, but the answer is eat more food. You need to eat more food. You need to eat more food. I'm eating to the point I'm uncomfortable right now. And as you can tell, I'm gaining a lot of fat. So eat more food. Eat more. Eat. You're a kid. Eat. What would you recommend for calves to grow a little bit faster? Try training them every day. That's what I'm doing right now. So do it with me. Because really, it's so genetic. Fuck it. Try whatever you can. Does sauna make you soft? It makes you hot. I don't know how it make you soft. People are literally signing up with new IDs to talk shit. Biggest natural, Mike O'Hearn. You're right. He is pretty fucking big. Would you recommend for cat? I already answered that. Answered that. He's back, man. The hater. Yeah, Chicken Andy has no life. Virgin Andy. Does this dude have nothing? Dude, I have no. I don't understand people. Like it's Friday night. Like why are you doing this? I'm just in here trying to help people out while I make my autophagy gains. Just ignore him. I'll block him when I see it. Thank you, RTB Fit. I appreciate it. Do you ever suffer from body dysmorphia? No, I actually don't. I really, I'm very happy with the way I look. I really like the way I look. I'm very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. Lost a customer, man. I mean, that's fine. I'll win some, I'll lose some. But if you talk shit about me, you know what? You're gone. Honestly, like, it's one of those things, man, where, uh, um, okay, God. How do you ask someone to spot you without intimidating them? I've never intimidated anyone in my life. Just say, hey, may I please have a spot? I tried ordering him by, and unfortunately, I'm located in Europe. Do you have any alternative? I don't. Question: I am having a tough move. Get out of Europe. I'm having a tough time growing grass under a pine tree in my backyard. That's not me. When on TRT, is keeping your total test between 1,200 and 1,500 considered bad? That's a question for your doctor. Any good alternatives to sauna for those who have access to one? Epsom salt baths, as hot as you can go. Thank you, Jay. I'm sorry. Thank you, Ivans. Been away from the gym for 6 months. Just started working out again. Any advice? Keep at it. Just keep going. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate it. Have you tried cryotherapy? I'm not a huge fan of cryotherapy, but the idea is you get really cold, and then when you come out of it, your body rushes blood to your muscles, which can increase nutrient delivery and recovery. I think you get a similar thing out of a contrast shower. The next time you compete, are you going to cut weight the same? Um, the answer is I won't have to because I'll be a heavyweight. Light heavyweight was my best chance to win, being that I haven't tried to gain muscle in 8 years. But I'll be a clear cut 215 to 220 pound heavyweight. It'll be a different kind of prep. On gear, should I be lifting heavy or chasing the pump? No matter whether you're on gear or not, you should train the same for overload. How much you weigh and how tall are you? I weigh 200. I don't know how much I weigh. On Monday I was 204.4, but I'm bulking and I'm on a rebound. I might be 210, and I'm 5'7". Yeah, MK677 is good. I don't mind it. Hey brother, I have a back injury and it's hard for me to work out legs. Any workout that can help you grow your legs. Fucking train legs. Whatever doesn't hurt your back. I don't know your fucking physical limitations. Stop being a pussy and fucking train legs. Fuck your back. Thoughts on turkesterone? I really don't have any at the moment. Do you know anything about timer? Timer. I don't like pellets. They're nasty. They give me the heebie-jeebies. I'm 6'3", 145. I like being active, dude. I can sit on my ass all day and not gain weight. Um, you need to eat more. You need to eat more. There's no shakes. Fuck shakes. Fucking eat more. If you can't eat more, then you're meant to be skinny. Fuck it. God meant for it. Yeah, you got to get immortal. They're so awesome. What do you think about getting on testosterone and HGH at 43? That's a question for your doctor. What's your thoughts on H fit? I don't know what that means. On high fat, high protein diet in the 70s, that's a keto. Um, I'm not a huge fan of keto, but if you like it, do your thing. Kind of gear do you take? I'm on hormone replacement therapy. So I'm on 200 milligrams of test a week. I'm on 2 IUs of HGH 5 days a week. 1 gram of metformin split into 2 doses per day, and 60 milligrams of Armour thyroid. I have 2 bulging discs. I work out lower abs on diet. I again, man, I'm not a back doctor. I've already answered that. The cycle thing. Do you have any recommendations for kitty health? Take nectar. That's about all I have. And drink water. Make sure you stay hydrated. Can't wait to see how you get at that weight. Really enjoyed the videos. Be sure to sign on to my Instagram on Sunday and join the contest. All right, I'm giving away three. I'm giving away as many fucking $50 gift cards as people get it right. So my Instagram is at Marc Lobliner. The questions that are not related to fitness are just stupid. Really small pec strain. Do you still to the train normal? Train smart. Train within your means. Great shape. Still have love handles. Help me pop. You have to lose weight. Performancefastingdiet.com is a great book. Also, dropfactorbook.com is a great book. Will creatine be back in stock? There's a huge shortage. I don't have a date on that. Smoke one. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of you. Now, what do you think of one Andro with NK? I don't have any thoughts on it. It's not my special. It's not my area. I've been on Dr. Price TRC 2.5 weeks. Should I cut back? Talk to your doctor. Do you have constipation? I just got done shitting before I got in here. Bro, the veins. The veins, the veins. Is maltodextrin okay in mass gainers? I'm not a huge fan of maltodextrin as a main carb source. It can be used as a minor carb source, like an excipient, but generally speaking, it's cheap crap. Can you even run a mile? I could actually run really well. I'm in very good shape. Up until my show 6 weeks ago, I was training for a boxing tournament, sparring for 10 rounds straight. So, yeah, I can run a mile, and I could outrun you, Cloud Gangster. Opinion on drop set and superset at the same time? Yeah, try it. See how you like it. So, my muscle connection, the key to gains. The key to gains is progressive overload. Think about metformin. Do you listen? Honestly, metformin. Talk to your doctor. Yes, I do talk to Nick Wright occasionally. What's the reason for metformin? Anti-aging. It's a great anti-aging supplement or medication. What do you recommend for high blood pressure? Um, Cardio, fish oil, ambrosia nectar, and cardio. And don't be fat. Whatever you do, don't be fat. I'm on TRT 1.5 a week. I believe you're on similar. Do you also do any peptides? I do not do any peptides. Do you recommend a low dose aspirin on TRT? I don't recommend ever taking aspirin. It's not my thing. I highly doubt you can outrun me. Clout, you're a guy on YouTube on Friday night talking shit about my running. I'm pretty sure I could do everything in life better than you. Keeping my eyes out for your video on IBS. I'm working on it. Why do some, actually, I did a video on IBS. If you look up IBS Lobliner, it should be there. I just did it. Why do some bodybuilders have thicker skin? Genetics, like my training partner has thicker skin. I'm older and I'm Caucasian. I have very thin skin. I don't have any thoughts on any pro hormones. I don't know what they do really. Representative Real Man being better? Yes, absolutely. What's up, David? How you doing? I have a job where I work outside. I have trouble recovering in between workouts. Anything helps speed recovery? I'm gonna have to recommend a supplement, Ambrosia Overtraining Solution. It works wonders for me. Dream car. I don't have a dream car, and if I did, I'd just buy it. How do you feel about DECA? I like DECA as a form of HRT. Where do you inject test? In my shoulders and my lats. What do you think of brain supplements? Mental Jewels from Ambrosia is the greatest one ever created. Do I supplement vitamin C? I take 1 gram twice a day. I take the Blackstone Labs liposomal vitamin C. I've never taken any supplements beyond creatine. What's a good one? Get a good pre workout like MTS Nutrition Sniper. Start there. Safe to walk around 10% body fat year round. It's not just safe, it's optimal. Thanks, Mark. I must have missed it. No problem. So, question about the fasting book. I never done it really. Do you feel it was just easier to cut? Just get the book and read it and see if you want to try it. Feast of Tabernacles plans. I have no plans. Opinion on SARMs. I'm not the guy to give an opinion on that. Ask somebody who knows more about it. Good elbow tendonitis supplement. MTS Nutrition Machine Motion. Would you ever see yourself switching over to mostly, if not entirely, calisthenics? Absolutely fucking not. I love training too much. Can you even scratch your back? No, but your mom can. Besides knowing what you're doing in regards to training and nutrition, what other boxes need to be checked for the decision of taking gear? Talking to your doctor. Do you do any cardio? I do 60 to I do every morning. I start my day with 30 to 60 minutes of cardio. How much protein do you take a day? Yesterday I got in about 400 grams. I measured my macros yesterday around 400 grams. And that's unintentional. I'm bulking, so I'm not really being that strict. Do you think everyone can walk around comfortably at 10%? Not everyone, but I think a lot of people can. Favorite flavor of Machine Fuel? Electric lemonade. What's your opinion on deep tissue massage's effectiveness? Absolutely love it. I like to do it once every about 2 to 3 weeks. How many gallons of water do you drink per day? I don't measure my water, but I drink, I'm guessing probably 2 to 3 total if you count coffee and whatever. What do I eat to take in 400 grams? I eat food, like a lot of food. Like I'm a bodybuilder, I eat a lot of food. Like if you eat 6 ounces of chicken 6 times and you throw in a couple shakes and a couple outright bars, you get there. I didn't think it was that high either, but here I am. Again, I don't normally measure them, but I did yesterday, and I was quite surprised I got that much. Wow, I'm schwitzing. I'm schwitzing like a motherfucker in here. I don't eat whole chickens. I generally stick to the breast. Any future supplement categories or ingredients in the pipeline? Absolutely. We're actually redesigning Clash. It's going to be awesome. I'm not constipated at all. I just took a shit before I came in here. How high over stage weight should a natural go at 10, 12 months in between shows? Depends on the natural, but based on the fact you're 36 years old, probably 10 to 15 pounds. Any Tiger Fitness works with Tiger logo. We have the, look on my Instagram and you'll see we just launched a new blue and red line shirt. Not only are they're new materials, like this material's never been used before. We invented it. Who is my bodybuilding hero? I don't have heroes. The only hero I look up to is God himself. Do you think creatine is better than creatine? Heck, is HCl is better than monohydrate? Not even close. Does your hematocrit drop after you give blood? I don't measure it. But I don't know. I have no fucking idea. How do you manage to eat so much food? With my mouth. Just moved to Nashville area. Best gym to train at, Carbon Culture in Franklin. It's where I train every day at 12 o'clock. I'll be there tomorrow at 5 a.m. Best thing to take for heart palpitations, a doctor's appointment. 400 grams on 47 grams is pretty easy. Try to get 250 grams at 2,400. Yeah, it is. In my mouth. Yep. What foods do you recommend on a surplus? Those that fit your macros and you digest easily. Thoughts on strength versus hypertrophy training? Depends on your goals. If you're a power lifter, do strength. If you're a bodybuilder, do hypertrophy. Or do phases. It just depends. They all have their place. It depends on your goals and and what you like doing. Some people just don't like strength training. Some people don't like hypertrophy training. Do a form of training that you like the most. Bench press max. I don't bench press, but I have done 150-pound dumbbells for 15 reps. Do you feel like your life has improved since distancing yourself from interacting? Yes, absolutely. I don't bother with any of this shit. What's your opinion on drinking diet soda? A diet soda is amazing. Are you going to win the next show? If I wasn't going to win it, I wouldn't even enter it. I'm going to win I plan on winning every show I compete. I don't do anything in life without the intention of destroying my competition, including business. Is it safe to get half my calories and protein from shakes? Yes. As long as MTS nutrition. When are you going for your pro card again? July of 2022. Favorite fitness YouTubers? I don't want to say them because then the people I leave out will get fucking butthurt. Can you give us peak week strategy for copper pictures? I already did a video on it. Just go back a week and I have my full peak week. I actually put a video of everything I did. I actually followed myself the last 2 days. It was put up on Tuesday of this week on this channel. Do you work out more than once a day? I do cardio in the morning and training in the afternoon. Any recent book or podcast recommendations? I haven't had time to read or listen to podcasts. Thoughts on foam rolling? I think a lot of people overdo it. It leaves them more trauma than it does recovery. You can do it, but be sure to do it in moderation. Would you recommend TB500, BP157? That's a question for your doctor. How do you balance boxing and bodybuilding and mentally burning out? I don't. I quit boxing so I could focus on bodybuilding. You can't do both optimally. You have to choose one. I chose boxing for 5 years, and now I'm choosing bodybuilding. You can't choose both. You have to choose one. You cannot box and bodybuild optimally. I have no idea who Scott Stevenson is. Build muscle, train heavy left, right, legs. Right. Do both. Your muscles can't count. Just overload your muscle and overload it. Overload, 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 overload. Overload your muscle. That's the key. You need to overload it. How long are you going to continue bodybuilding competitively? The way I'm feeling now for the rest of my fucking life. I'll be 100 years old on stage at the fucking Mr. Olympia stage at 100 years old. The way I feel now, I love it. How can I get like Kevin Levrone fast? I don't fucking know. Is woke AF your brand? No, it's not. What is the best exercise to lower abdominal diet? Israel, it's not. It's not. There's no exercise to lower abdominal fat. You just got to stop being so fucking fat. Advice for teenage bodybuilders: eat big, train hard. Your motivation for working out, being the best me I can be, and setting an example for my children. Favorite outright bar? I created all of them. However, I will say lately I've been gravitating towards, you guys ready for this? The mint cookies and cream. How do you incorporate weight training to a sport like soccer? You do. And that's why people pay me. I would take a lot to, you basically have to integrate it within your training and your volume and everything. And that's why clubs and teams hire me to do it because it's something that requires a lot of work and it's not a short answer. And I got 3 more minutes before my time is up. Have you noticed skin lightening after glutathione? I haven't, but I still have some fucking fake tan on me. So who knows? How long do you usually weight training workouts last? Between 45 and 60 minutes. Love those veins. I love you too. Are you using any maintain here? Just genetics. My hairline's been my same hairline since I was 15 years old. Yet my brother is bald, but he has a different dad. Do you know anything about alkaline water and is it effective? Alkaline water is the biggest scam of the fucking 2000s. How many rest days a week? I don't rest. Is Planet Fitness a good gym? Depends on what your needs are, but if you want to train hard like me, no. What do you recommend to optimize energy throughout the day? Sleeping good, eating healthy, and having a positive mindset and praying every morning. What do you coach right now in school? I coach wrestling strength. I coach the wrestling. I'm the head coach of wrestling strength. So I'm the head strength coach for the wrestling team. How do you keep high energy for a workout? You fucking get in there, you see the weights, and you get fucking happy. Anything you recommend for acid reflux? Go ahead and take like a Prilosec 24-hour thing. Is 2,000 calories from shakes safe? It depends what shakes they are. Are they arsenic shakes? If they're MTS Nutrition Way, it's fine. Thank you for appreciating straightforward your answers. Good luck in next endeavors. Thank you. Any MTS satisfied OBAR going to be available at Vitamin Shop? Not right now. Advice, but we do have Ambrosia. We have Kinetic and we have Planta. Advice for building a better chest, train the shit out of it. I will actually have a chest training guide out in the next 2 weeks. Keep your eye open. Thanks for everything you have. Thank you. Any new products from Etch? Yes, absolutely there is. How many mood swings do you have a day? As many as your mom. I'm blocking you. You're annoying. Squats with free weights better than the machine? Yes. Been a proud followers for you. Thank you, Everett. What drugs are you on? I said that earlier. Please watch this back. Thoughts on terkestrones? We saw this earlier. Watch this back. Are you a fan of beta alanine? Absolutely. Thoughts on ectosterone? You have to take too much for it to be effective, and it gets cost prohibitive. How often do women compliment your body? Actually, quite often. Anyway, guys, time for me to go. I've been in here my time limit. You guys have a terrific night. Stay blessed. God bless.